Hello, welcome to our lesson 7. Today we are going to talk about form and function. So you can just think that what is form and what is function. And now we will see what is form and function in discourse analysis. So let's get it started. We have the mind map, as they say, introduction, linguistic form, and function. So the function of the language is transactional view and interactional view. Spoken and written language, manner of production, the representation of discourse, it means texts, written text, spoken text, the relationship between speech and writing, differences in form between written and spoken language. And also the third branch of linguistic form and function is sentence and utterance. On data, rules versus regularities, product versus process, on context. Then now we'll see what is form and function. A useful distinction in grammar is that of form and function. Grammatical form is concerned with the description of linguistic units in terms of what they are, and grammatical function is concerned with the description of what these linguistic units do. Note that we use capital letters at the beginning of function labels. Understanding the way that form and function relate to one another has important implications for the text production and comprehension, and enables students to more accurately discuss how grammatical structure relates to meaning. So here is a table to understand what the form is and what the function is. Here are the linguistic units relevant to the form and function level. Note that we use capital letters at the beginning of function labels. So look at the table. On the left side, you can see the form. On the right, you can see the function. So let's read the form. Word classes. So word classes, you can say morphology. You can say morphology, noun, adjective, verb, adverb, determiner, pronoun, conjunction, and preposition. And phrases like noun phrase, adjective phrase, adverb phrase, preposition phrase. And the third is clauses, main clause, subordinate clause, relative clause. So these are called the form. And what the function is, here's a list on the right: subject, predicator, object, adverbial, complement, and modifier. It may be useful to revisit the relevant pages on word classes, phrases, clauses, and function labels if you need to. Let's see how form function operates in language. Consider the following two sentences. First, the boy kissed the girl. Second, the girl kissed the boy. In the first sentence, the boy is doing the kissing, meaning it's a subject, whereas in the second sentence, the boy is being kissed, meaning it's the object. But the boy is a noun phrase in both examples. We can use a table to show the form and function interface more clearly. So, look at the table. Form. The main clause, the boy kisses the girl, and we just divide into two phrases, noun phrase, the boy and the girl. And the determiner we have the and the noun boy. Verb, kissed. Determiner the and noun girl. So the function is the boy is the subject, kissed predicator, object the girl. So this is a simple example of how to identify form and function in language. In summary, the function labels of subject, object, and adverbial can be filled by various different forms as indicated in the table. So the function can be subject, object, and adverbial, and the subject can be noun, pronoun, noun phrase. So look, the example, Sylvia loves donuts. So Sylvia loves donuts. Here's the subject is Sylvia, it's a noun, it's a proper noun, and pronoun, she is tired. She is a personal pronoun. Noun phrase, the washing machine is broken. So here in the sentence, washing machine is the noun phrase as a subject. So let's look at the object. So what just forms can be object? Noun, pronoun, noun phrase. The first sentence, Eva loves linguistics. So Eva loves linguistics. So here is the object is linguistics. It's a noun. I want it. I want it. Here is it is an object as pronoun. She smashed my nephew. She smashed my new phone. She smashed my new phone. My new phone, it's a noun phrase. So let's look at the next, adverbial as a function. It expresses with adverb, adverb phrase, preposition phrase, noun phrase, subordinate clause. So suddenly the elephants continued on their way. Here is suddenly is adverbial expressed with an adverb. Very suddenly the elephants continued on their way. Very suddenly here is adverbial as a function expressed with adverb phrase. In the morning the elephants continued on their way. So here is the function as adverbial in the morning expressed with preposition phrase. The next day the elephants continued on their way. Here is a word. The next day is an adverbial as a function expressed with noun phrase. When they had eaten, the elephants continued on their way. Here is an adverbial as a function. When they had eaten, it's expressed with subordinate clause. So this is an example of what is function and forms can be expressed. You may think of other forms that can function as subject and object of the sentence. So we have some exercises related to identify the function and form. Here's the first example. Identify the function of the highlighted words in the following sentences. So let's guess. Satsumas are my favorite fruit. So what is the function of this sentence with highlighted word satsumas? Object, adverbial, predicator, modifier, subject, complement. So as you guess, this is the subject. You're right. So the next example. She was a really good friend. She was a really good friend. So here is highlighted a really good, adverbial, object, complement, predicator, subject, or modifier. So we will have to find the function of the sentence. So as you guess, this is modifier. You're right. So let's look at to identify the form of the sentences. Identify the form. Now identify the form of the highlighted words in the following sentences. It used to be so expensive there. So what form it can be? Used to be. Noun phrase, preposition phrase, adjective phrase, verb, clause, adverb phrase. So which one? So just as you guess, this is clause. You're right. This is clause, used to be. And the next is, we were so happy that day. We were so happy that day. In the sentence, the highlighted word that day is a form of verb, noun phrase, adjective phrase, preposition phrase, adverb phrase, or clause. Yes, you're right. It is noun phrase. So this is the end of our lesson. If you just don't like this, thank you very much. I'm so happy to have such students as you. Bye bye.